love to have you on the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start a longevity business, and if you really want to get going, I can come out and help you. I'm willing to come out on my nickel to fly out to wherever you are and do talks and help you build your longevity business. You can also click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com. And I also want to encourage you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Okay, so we're talking about the nerve chemical, neurotransmitter, which is a fancy way of saying nerve chemical, acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is balanced out in the body in typical body fashion, how the body balances things out. Acetylcholine is balanced out with adrenaline. Adrenaline and acetylcholine. Adrenaline is also called epinephrine. That's your get-up-and-go nerve chemical. Acetylcholine is your relaxing nerve chemical, with exceptions. With exceptions, adrenaline is your get-up-and-go fight-or-flight nervous system chemical. Acetylcholine is your relaxing nervous chemical. And they balance each other out. Now, here's the thing. Acetylcholine, adrenaline, or epinephrine, the neurotransmitters, these are involved with a part of the nervous system that's called the involuntary nervous system. The involuntary nervous system, technically it's called the autonomic, you can think of the word automatic. The autonomic nervous system, or the involuntary nervous system, controls various parts of the body, like digesting your food and detoxifying poisons, eliminating waste from your bowels or from your kidneys. The involuntary nervous system controls the heart rate and respiration. And this involuntary nervous system is distinguished from the voluntary nervous system. So you have two types of nervous systems. You got the involuntary nervous system that controls all the involuntary stuff that goes on in the body, blood pressure and the digestive system and such. And then you have the voluntary nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that we control. Basically, it's muscular movement. Some people will call the voluntary nervous system the somatic nervous system, but we're just going to call these things involuntary and voluntary. The involuntary nervous system controls all the involuntary stuff in the body, and the voluntary nervous system controls the stuff that we choose to control. Now, as logical as this might sound, that you got involuntary parts of the body and voluntary parts of the body, as logical as this might sound on the surface, the fact that some things in the body happen voluntarily and other things happen involuntarily, this may make sense on the surface, but actually it's not entirely accurate. You see, the involuntary nervous system can become, at least somewhat, regulated by the voluntary nervous system. That means we can control, to some extent, more or less, for some folks more, for some folks less, we can control our involuntary nervous system via volition, via choice. We can choose to control our heart rate. We can choose to control our blood pressure. We can choose to control the involuntary aspects of our body. This is very, very important to recognize. We can learn to submit at least part of our involuntary nervous system to our voluntary nervous system. We can choose to lower our blood pressure. We can choose to increase digestive secretions. We can choose to slow down our heart. We can choose to improve a whole lot of the standard markers of health without drugs or doctors. This is how biofeedback therapy works, and it's very real, and it's something we can all learn to do, and it's something we should all learn to do. By sending our involuntary nervous system messages from our voluntary nervous system, we can control or we can improve almost every single marker of health or disease. We're actually doing it all the time. Just thinking about food, for example, will begin to activate the digestive process. Thinking about a lemon, for example, will begin to cause you to stimulate salivary juices. Thinking about a stressful situation can cause your blood pressure to go up or can cause your heart rate to increase. Under ideal circumstances, we want to be sending our involuntary nervous system messages of safety, messages of security. And these messages of safety actually turn on acetylcholine nerve activity. Messages via voluntary behaviors that we can consciously control, that we can choose to control, that tell the body that it is safe will accelerate the healing process, will lower the markers of disease or reduce the markers of disease and increase the markers of health. Breathing deeply is one of the most powerful ways to activate this safety chemistry. By choosing to breathe deeply, we can send messages to the involuntary nervous system to tell the body it's safe. Relaxing the muscles in a hot bath or in a hot shower or in a hot tub, that's another great way to send the involuntary nervous system messages that the body is safe. That this will cause a lowering of the heart rate, a lowering of the blood pressure, an increase in the circulatory system, an increase in healing, better intellectual function, all by taking a hot tub, all by sitting in a hot bath, all by just taking a hot shower. All of these mechanisms that tell the involuntary nervous system that the body is safe can increase the markers of health, raise the markers of health, and decrease or diminish the markers of disease. Massage can do it. Reiki can do it. Hypnosis can do it. Pretty much anything that relaxes the body somatically, the muscles of the body structure, will turn on this acetylcholine relaxation response from the involuntary nervous system. Meditation is a great way. Even thinking kind thoughts and having loving feelings tend to activate the acetylcholine relaxation aspect of the involuntary nervous system. We should never underestimate the importance of these kinds of mechanisms of kind thoughts, of compassionate thoughts to ourselves first and to ourselves first and foremost when it comes to health. If we're deficient in a nutrient and we replace it, we can certainly begin to feel a lot better, but to really maximize health, all dimensions of living, spiritual, mental, emotional, as well as physical, have to be addressed, and that most especially involves a sense of safety. From a biochemical perspective, what we call the virtues are really neurochemical, nerve chemical strategies. These are ways that we can manipulate our autonomic or involuntary nervous system. We can hack into our involuntary nervous system by using kind thoughts, by using forgiving feelings, loving feelings. From a purely physical perspective, kind and loving thoughts and forgiving thoughts and feelings are hot baths and showers, and they're like deep breathing. And speaking of deep breathing, when it comes to using deep breathing to activate the relaxation aspect of the involuntary nervous system, you want to focus on the exhale. The exhale of the deep breathing process, loving feelings, hot baths, showers, all of these are mechanisms for activating the relaxation aspect of the autonomic nervous system, telling the body it's safe, and activating acetylcholine. Now, there's lots of things you could do from a nutritional standpoint, including using a very, very interesting B vitamin-like supplement, B vitamin-like nutrient called choline. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the Brightside. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back with your phone calls. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll be back right after this.
If you're worried about your health and you're tired of the nasty side effects of harsh drugs or antibiotics, then look no further. Supernatural Silver is the answer. Supernatural Silver is a powerful immune system enhancer that can be used every day to help keep you healthy and well with none of those nasty side effects. It's extremely safe for use internally as well as topically. And Supernatural Silver is hundreds of times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver. It is perfect for use in the sinuses, eyes, ears, and on any wound or skin issue. Supernatural Silver is also extremely effective when taken orally and can help fight off bacteria, viruses, and mold that may be overwhelming your immune system. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, supernaturalsilver.com, and use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off of your entire order, and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufactured manufacturers. If you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
We travel so much, and having a fake TV, well, it gives added peace of mind.
Burglars look for houses that appear to be easy targets. But fake TV can fool even professional burglars into thinking someone is home watching television.
As a recent widow living alone, it gives me great peace of mind to set my fake TV near a window and know that passing motorists and pedestrians will think someone is home watching TV when I'm actually away from home.
Fake TV easily plugs into any outlet, just like a light on a timer.
And they're so easy to use. You just plug them in and they're ready to go. Plus, they're so affordable that we have one upstairs and downstairs.
Fake TV is only $29.95 with free shipping. Order your fake TV by calling 877-5FAKE-TV or go to faketv.com. That's 877-532-5388 or faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GC.
Welcome back to the Bright Side. Got a couple lines open for you. 855-660-4261. On our next Bright Side episode, we'll tell you about the relationship between cigarette smoking, schizophrenia, and acetylcholine. There's really an interesting connection there. I'll tell you about it tomorrow, but just to give you a little hint, it turns out that schizophrenics smoke a lot of cigarettes, and there may be an acetylcholine relationship. I'll tell you what I mean tomorrow as we continue talking about the nerve transmitter acetylcholine, what you can do from a nutritional standpoint using substances like the B vitamin-like substance choline, and foods you can use to build acetylcholine or support acetylcholine. Then we'll tell you a little bit about something called DMAE, which we've talked about in the past. We'll talk about it as it relates to the skin. We'll do all of that tomorrow on the Bright Side. Time to hit our phones, 855-660-4261. Welcome to the Bright Side. Nancy from Maryland, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Gee.
Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Yeah.
I was diagnosed with diabetes 30 years ago.
Okay.
I have taken medications, and my control has not what it has, what my endocrinologist thinks it should be. So now I'm back on a basal insulin Lantus along with Novolog.
Yuck. Now,
I take glimepiride, I take Glumetza because my stomach can't handle the regular metformin. I'm also taking Januvia.
Oh, my goodness, Nancy. You want to get off all those medications? We can help you. Type 2 diabetes, correct?